We had just got our butt kicked in Sense Fortress.
We have returned. We're back.
We had just got our butt kicked in Sense Fortress. Honestly, it happens. It happens. We're going to go ahead and restore our humanity again. You know, I farmed a lot of humanities for this. For this very reason. And I will say, overall, this has been a very smooth playthrough. I've really not been dying that much in the grand scheme of things. I thought I'd be dying to a lot more stupid shit. There have been a couple of hiccups. I'm not going to pretend there haven't. But, at the end of the day, we're doing alright. The question is, which of the heavy armors do we have is heavier? The Knight set or the Elite Knight set? You love to see it. Ooh, spank that ass. He just could not hang, bro. That's about the best entrance in the Sense Fortress you could have. Kill one with a booby trap, the other one with a backstab. You love to see it. Alright, try not to get hit by the guillotines. They do a decent amount of damage. The fall does more damage. And now it's time to duke it out with this guy, Gladiator style. And we just were not having that. Not buying his Girl Scout cookies today. And safely in the door. Now, one thing you can do here. We've still got some arrows to do it with, too. She can't actually hit you here. There's a way. There's like a timing you can hit. There we go. That's obviously not the timing. We're not going to sit here and do that. But that's a viable option if you've got the arrows and your bow has the damage. We're just going to walk up and give her a couple of slaps, though. That dude, he's snoozing. We don't really care about him. I guess the dude right here just doesn't respawn. I don't trust it. I guess we're fine. Oh, there it goes. Weird. Reaction times being quick is absolutely key in this place. If you could have a fast roll here, that's probably one of the best things you can do for yourself. Ooh, oh, we fucking made it. We fucking made it. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and turn them this way. That wakes that guy up. And a wake-up call it is. Indeed. Because he's probably confused now. He's like, what the hell? Who's up there controlling the thing? Turn it. One more boulder will do it. send a couple boulders that way. No, we don't really need to. I'll just send them that way, because that way just goes out. Yeah. Careful here. Alright, you just keep on walking. Got more guillotines. A little nervous there. We got her up here. Got one behind us. I hate to see it. That's better. That's a better outcome. Take care of both of them. Yeah, he was hanging out back here. This here's a drop down. I believe there might be a lift. But we're not messing with that right now. We're gonna go over here. As you're seeing, Sen's Fortress, it throws a lot at you, but it's none of it is unmanageable. We got an item over here though, and we want it. So we're gonna gladiator fight with this guy, and we're gonna win that fight. A couple of large Titanite shards. We're stocking up, my guys. We're stocking up on those bad boys. Now it's time to go up those ladders. There's an angry snake person. Right there. Alright, if you don't take care of her, she'll take care of you. She makes this guillotine puzzle quite challenging. We're way high up, by the way. If you get fucking knocked off at this point, it is pretty much an instant death. And there's really not a lot of ways to spin it. We're also not getting a lot of items. There's a lot of shit in here that you can get. Ooh, oh, 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 up the steps. These traps actually reload. Here's that lift again. We're gonna go over here. I'm gonna chug a load. We're not gonna go over here. So the next section is the upper fortress. Now, we're not far from the bonfire of the area, but you'll notice something. See how dark it is there on the ground? Keep moving, just don't worry about any of the items. See? You ain't worried about shit. You're worried about one fucking thing. Getting from point A to point fucking B. That's it. And then you walk on around up here. Quickly. There's a lot of pomp and circumstance going on. If this dude's bothering you, you can, in theory, cheese him. You want him dead. There's no question there. That's a lot of health. Yeah, you want this guy to not be here. Because, you see right there, we got our boss, our area boss. You know what this dude up here had? A good view of the boss arena. Which means I'm not 100% sure. I've never gone and fought the boss without killing that thing first. But, generally speaking, yeah. I'm pretty sure he'll just throw shit at you. Throw these big-ass bombs at you and make the boss fight infinitely more difficult. So, yeah. Like I've been saying, there's stuff. All kind of shit around here. We didn't even find the fucking mimic. There is all kind of shit around here that we didn't get, but we are going to get Iron Tarkus. We want to summon him because, well, really, why not? Nobody ever said shit about doing this stuff without summons. I'm not summoning any players, but I'm totally down for summoning NPCs. I don't mind that. Alright, we've got 14 Estus charges. We'll go ahead and top up our health real quick. We got our homie Iron Tarkus in like the heaviest armor on Earth. And we're fighting the Iron Golem. The Iron Golem does have a weakness to fire. But, yeah, we want him to be... Oh, maybe he doesn't have necessarily a weakness to fire. Just keep beating that leg, man. There you go. Making quick work of yet another boss. That gives us a Humanita. You'll notice this ring of light is just chilling here. Let's check it out. Watch what you put in your hands, man. Creepy bastards. Look at how beautiful this place is. That's not even sarcasm. This place is gorgeous. And Orlando is absolutely beautiful. And we have arrived. And we're still holding on to our Firekeeper soul. So this here's Anne Orlando. We're going to go ahead and make our way to the first bonfire. You get here and there's that big guy. I don't really think he cares too much that you just walk past. Let's find out. Yeah, no, he doesn't seem too bothered by it. Those two will stop you from trying to get to that treasure chest, though. Those treasure chests are kind of their shit. When I mentioned that there's going to be more archery, it's going to be a lot of taking out those big guys, because they're just... They have a lot of health. Not an unreasonable amount, but they do have a lot of health. And they are absolutely a huge pain in the butt to fight. It's hard to fight them effectively, I should specify. We've got a ton of souls now. But we're going to go ahead and kindle this bad boy up. And Orlando is a hotspot for PvP as well. So that's something to bear in mind moving forward into this place. We're not done in Sense Fortress. I do want to go and get some of the other stuff. But... And here we've got the Firekeeper of the area. Alright. I really dig her armor suit. And considering that she's standing where she is, she's totally vulnerable to being attacked. We could fight her right now if we wanted to. We don't, but we could. You know what? I just can't help it, man. I gotta keep cranking out that damn stamina. Because I want to wear armor. The Elite Knight set is definitely heavier. I want to wear proper armor, my guys. So let's go ahead and head back to Sense Fortress. Because on one hand, there's a shortcut that I want to open up involving those cages. And yeah, getting back isn't a big deal. You just come on over here. So we'll finish out the rest of this episode doing some extra stuff, and the next time we are gonna hit up Anor Londo. We're not gonna spend the whole episode here though, and we're also not gonna finish this place in the next episode. But we're not even going to see the hardest part of this area in the next episode. There's one notoriously difficult position in Anor Londo, in the original Dark Souls, and it persists in the remaster. And it's exciting to have to deal with that bullshit again. So, yeah. But once we're done with the Anor Londo, the game really starts to open up a bit. Alright, you're like in a terrible position for what I want. See, that guy right there. We could just sit here and pelt him with arrows until he dies. I don't think we've got enough arrows to kill him though. But as you may recall, there was a bunch of weapons, or maybe not weapons, items in general. There's a big guy down there. But there's a bunch of items in general that were scattered around up here that we didn't even bother with. Well, now we gonna bother with them. And these are locked, so we gotta figure out what to do about that. First things first, we're gonna fight this guy. I might regret that decision. We'll see. No. He ain't shit. What do we get for that? Nothing. We fought him for nothing. We fought his ass for free. But that's okay. Because now we don't gotta worry about him. At least that's what we tell ourselves. We're going to attempt this jump right here. And we made it. We might not make it back, but we made it this way. And before we bother talking to that guy, because he's friendly, he ain't worried about us, we're going to make our way down here. First and foremost. Bit of stairs, for sure. I promise this is not a dead end. I promise there's something down here. Take care of her. Cage key. That's what we wanted. That's what we were looking for to open up the cages, to open up the shortcut. That shortcut's incredible to have. It lets you bypass all of Sense Fortress. All of the bullshit. You have to ride one cage down, and then when you go to ride it back up, it'll alternate, kind of like the lift alternates to from the Undead Parish to the Firelink Shrine. It operates under a very similar principle. Now we can talk to this guy. Alright, what does he sell? He sells some upgrade materials. He sells a different variety of weapons. His greatsword's pretty sweet. Arrows. Katarina and steel and Balder equipment. He's wearing the steel equipment. And then some stone plate rings. But what are we going to buy? We're just going to buy some standard ass arrows. See, I find it interesting that he's talking about failing to take on Sin's Fortress alone when the boss area is right there. He's right there. By the time... Oh, shit. Well, we survived the drop, so... Sniper crossbow, sweet. Don't you think you're slick there, bud. Don't you think you anything to me there, bud. We got another guy right here. He ain't slick either. Alright. This obviously isn't the mimic that's out here. But a flame stone plate ring, not bad. Gives you fire resistance. Also, if you fall down there before killing the giant firebomb golem, yeah, he'll throw firebombs down there too, just the same. He don't care. He ain't worried. But we can 100% safely traverse this. And here's where the bonfire is, by the way. It's down there. So we'll go down there in a second. We're going to walk around up here and go ahead and pick up these items. And go this way and fight that big boy. Fight that big boy right there. We're going to do it with confidence and strength. And we're not going to run like a bitch. He thought he was slick, gonna mess us up? Nah. He just gave us a great sword. We didn't even have to buy one. That's why you don't generally buy weapons. Most of the time, if it's a weapon you want, you can get it. I still can't believe they didn't implement a button to just slide down the ladder. And if they did, I don't know what button it is. Shield up over here. Somebody didn't make it out of there. Ricard's rapier. By all implications, that means we just fought Ricard. Who's Ricard? Oh. We got two treasure chests up here. Neither of them are mimics. We've got a rare ring of sacrifice. And a divine blessing. Divine blessings are quite rare. It's a full heal. Full health. The rare ring of sacrifice functions a lot like a ring of sacrifice. The ring of sacrifice functions by, when you die, you keep your souls that are on you, and the ring breaks. I'm not sure if I ever properly explained that. But the rare ring of sacrifice also keeps your liquid humanity. And it may, I'm not 100% positive, but it may also keep your hollowing reversed. That I don't know. Don't quote me on that, because I don't use rings of sacrifice for pretty much anything ever, unless I'm like carrying a load of souls and I'm gonna do a suicide run for something, like something I know I'll never make it back from, something I know will get me killed, or whatever have you. So here we've got the bonfire for the area. Go ahead and light that. We're not gonna rest there, we don't care. And you'll see we've pretty much just got to drop down right over here. Where are we anyway? We're up here. We got another snaky boy. That's alright, we ain't worried about him. Looks like we're over those tar pits over there. Ooh, the Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring. That's actually pretty sweet. But now we're basically back at the damn start. Bye. So now we're basically back at the start, but that's fine. Everything's respawned because we've rested at a bonfire since being here. But whatever, I'm not scared. So it's a lot of wandering around and a lot of tying up loose ends at this point. We haven't killed the guy that does the big rocks quite yet, which is also a positive thing. Here she comes. Combo. He wasn't paying nearly as much attention as he usually does. And down he goes. We're gonna actually follow this rock down this time. There's a reason for it. We're gonna hang out here for a second and wait. Still waiting. Any second now. You guys are gonna have to trust me on this. There we go. Just one more. So while that's doing its thing, we're gonna look at this treasure chest here. And uh-oh, notice the chain over here. Alright, and there's a lift right there. That was our first mimic. Got a lightning spear out of his ass. Waiting for this next rock to go. Covered his gold serpent ring. That's good stuff. That's really the whole thing down there. But we can climb down. What might be down here, you might ask? Nothing, because there's a bunch of rocks. That might be something to do, though. It's worth thinking about. Let's get to this lift. Now don't stay on this lift once it gets up to the next floor. You get off the lift right there, because it keeps going up. But you see, not that much. There's spikes up above there. Do you want a head full of spikes? No? I didn't think so. And over there we got the sleepy boy. This doesn't open from this side. So now we change this thing's direction. We take out the sleepy boy. Once we take out that sleepy snake boy, we can go up, kill the dude that drops these rocks down, and then we have gotten everything that we need to manipulate the rocks for. So we'll be Gucci at that point. A little bit of hydration while we wait for this last one. Snake Boy's dead. Go ahead and give him that double push. But we're not going down there just yet. We're going to go up here. Because like I said, we're going to take out the boy that does the thing. You know what? You know what? There's ways to fuck this up. So instead of just going straight to taking that guy out, we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to do this. I'm going to rescue this guy. So there's your more advanced sorcery teacher. And there's a soul of a hero. I know it's a little bit nerve-wracking. And there's death. So that's all that's behind that wall, is rescuing Logan and finding that soul item. That's really it. It's the whole reason to break this wall open. Then you gotta go back around. Can't just run straight up. We're almost done with this place, guys. We're almost done with it. Oh, there's a treasure chest in here that we missed the whole time. The Ring of Steel Protection, huh? Probably because we didn't actually walk up in there, did we? No, sir. We came through here the way we're supposed to. Top up our health real quick. With this armor, we're gonna... Oh! Okay. With this armor, we're gonna just fucking run clean into the boulder, which is going to launch us great force, despite the fact that it's immobile at the moment, and if anything, moving in the opposite direction. So, but as I was trying to say before I yeeted myself with that rock, with this armor, we run slower, so there's less likely of a chance that we're going to make it unhit. Yep, see? But thanks to the extra armor, we got double hit and didn't die. You got to take your victories where you can get them, man. Don't have to worry about that guy. I don't have to go over the other way and worry about the guy over there either. These snake people can drop their weapons too, actually. And their weapons are cool. I like their weapons. Yeah, get mad. What you gonna do about it? Go sit there and you're gonna die. Alright, once more we must clear these guillotines right here. We did not! It's okay. We'll respawn at An Orlando. It's fine. Totally fine. We just want to, you know what? We're going to go ahead and call that episode here. There isn't really anything else that I was going to go do that's like super vital down there. All I really was going to do left was just open up that shortcut, which you guys will inevitably end up seeing at some point in another episode while we're traversing the area. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. I feel like we're back on the trend of being a little bit longer again. So I'm going to go ahead and go open up that shortcut off camera, come back here, reverse my hollowing, and then we'll be ready for the next episode. But for now, thank you guys for watching. It's been a blast. I've been having a great time going through this. Hopefully you're still not hollow and still with me, still sticking along. And if not, well, then you're not listening to this, are you? But if you are, a big preach, big preach, my squeaky chair big preaches as well. And yeah, I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.